Buenos dias from Quito, Ecuador. In our last video, we explored the adventure capital of Ecuador in Baños with thermal baths and tons of waterfalls. After a 5-hour bus ride, we finally ended up in the capital city of Ecuador, where today we'll be exploring the top attractions here in Quito.
Our first stop of the day is the historic district here in Quito. It's an UNESCO World Heritage Site from the 1500s.
We're starting at the center of it all here in Plaza Grande, which is home to the presidential palace just here behind me, as well as some churches and a huge memorial in the center. As with most plazas, this place is bustling with people. There's people gathering and lots of vendors.
Much like Buckingham Palace, there are uniquely uniformed guards.
I think that was just a normal guard shift change. It's very fancy. But I think on Mondays they have a changing the guard ceremony that has more flair to it, I would say. As we've been walking around the plaza, we've had quite a few officers come up to us telling us that they're here if we need anything, and they've been super sweet. There's actually a lot of police officers here, including the riot police. They're all standing under this one area with their riot guards up, and we haven't heard of any protests, but it kind of looks like they're getting ready for one.
Okay, so we're okay to go to Calle de La Ronda.
We just got stopped by another tourist police officer, and they are being so kind and making sure we feel safe, and that we're only going to the safe areas. So we're going down to Calle de La Ronda right now, which is a touristy street, and she said we'll be totally fine there with our cameras, but if we go any further past that, we should recommend that one of the police officers come with us just to make sure nothing happens. We aren't planning on doing that, so I think we should be good, but how incredible that they're just looking out for all the people who are coming to visit their country and making sure they have a wonderful time here.
If you notice behind us here, those officers in the blue uniforms are actually following us, and I think they're just taking extra precautions to make sure we're safe. This is some of the most personalized treatment I think we've received in a country before.
La Calle de La Ronda is usually a little bit more lively with all the restaurants and shops, but it's usually in the evening and nighttime. And it is one of the most picturesque spots here in Historic District.
All right, time for some lunch.
We're back at another market, this time Mercado Central here in the center of Quito, and we're looking for some lunch. Look upstairs.
There are so many competing smells in here. I smell fried food, I smell veggies, and I'm sure a few other things that I can't name.
We found what we're gonna try because it was recommended. I have no idea how to say it, and I'm not really sure what's in it. Llapingachos? Llapingachos, I don't think that's right. So it comes with like a potato omelet, sausage, fried egg, and then some veggies as well. It's like a traditional Ecuadorian dish. And it's only $2.50.
That looks awesome.
I had to ask what her favorite was and what the best was. She said everything's good, but she gave me a special drink, which is mora and coco, which is blackberry and coconut mixed together. I'm so excited.
I think this place is very popular. They seem to be undergoing an expansion right behind us.
This is so good. This is my new favorite thing ever. It's so good.
Really?
Also, there's a lot of sugar in it. Such a good combination. Blackberry and coconut. I guess I wouldn't not put those together, but I wouldn't think of it first. Very good. Okay, I am going to try little bit of a meat and a little bit of potato omelet. Very salty and delicious, and the potato is like crunchy on the outside, but really soft and like mashed potato on the inside. That was so good. I am so happy that we came here for lunch. We only paid $4 for everything, and I'm pretty full. How about you? No trip to Quito is complete without visiting this enormous cathedral, Basílica del Voto Nacional. We're gonna go inside and hopefully we can get up to the top. Isn't this enormous?
It's massive.
This is the biggest cathedral we've ever seen.
That is 4,000% true. Gosh.
Oh my god. The stained glass in here is unbelievable. And the ceilings are so tall and it's so quiet. This is incredible.
Look how big these doors are.
Yeah, we went in the wrong way.
Oh. Wow, to say that place was stunning is a complete understatement. But we did go in the wrong entrance, so we're trying to find the other entrance so we can actually go to the top. Look how big this place is. It's just massive. Doesn't look like there's an elevator. Probably a good idea, since this is a beautiful and historic cathedral. Oh, never mind. There's one. But we're not taking it. That does not look that big from the outside. And man, when you get up close, it's an entirely different story. We must be getting close. The gift shop's right there. Getting closer. Almost there. Oh my god. Well, not really. Oh, you didn't have to say that. Thanks.
3 more floors.
Oh. Yeah, that's a duck right now. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's like you're climbing out. It's like you're climbing into an attic. Yeah. Talk about a crawl space. Is that what it felt like going up the waterfall entrance the other day?
Yeah.
But times like 20, right?
Yeah.
There are actually multiple tops to this cathedral. We are on one of, I think, 3 of them, because there's the one we're in. There's this one here, and then there's that one there. If you're afraid of heights, it might not be for you. But if you aren't, the views up here are spectacular.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Okay, I'm freezing and I know I have a coat in the backpack, but I think it's time to go back down and try to figure out how to get across. It's very confusing here.
All right, made it kinda. Now the rest of the way. Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Canelaza y this is el Cacao Cocktail.
Wow, gracias.
Those look so good.
Oh, this is hot.
No way. No way. Oh, it is hot. It looks like an ice drink.
Wow, that was really confusing. Look, there's steam coming off of it. Okay, so we got a canelazo. I still think I'm saying it wrong, but it's with cloves and cinnamon and a traditional Ecuadorian liquor and passion fruit juice. And it's warm, which still is very confusing to my hand right now. Whoa. It's a warm fruit, no, it's a hot fruit juice, and it's like fruity tea with tons of spices. It's like a fruity chai tea, but with liquor. Now we're gonna try the cacao cocktail, which is cacao, like from the cacao plant, which yes, is the same plant as the cocaine. And there's chocolate and milk and liquor in this as well. And I don't know what the liquor is. That one was a puntos, I think? Puntos? You're gonna love it. You're literally gonna love this. It's like hot cocoa.
Why is this a couple of like the best cocktails we've ever had in a cathedral in Quito, Ecuador? We've been to some really nice rooftop bars before. Nothing compares to me. Like, I'm not over exaggerating this, am I?
These are really good.
These are-
There's literally chocolate and milk.
Who cares? Totally worth it.
Got it. It's on your lip though still. Other than like.
That. We never figured out how to get there, but we think that you have to go into a different entrance. We're actually pretty sure, but we can't because we don't have any more money. And I don't know where our bank is. So that's it for this cathedral. It was amazing, huge, massive, wonderful, fantastic. We're done for today, but we're coming right back tomorrow for more exploration of Quito.
So we'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Welcome back. Today we are going to be going up the side of a mountain in a cable car. More specifically, the Teleferico here in Quito.
Oh my gosh, we're going in a cable car?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know that. I'm literally always just along for the ride.
This line is really long. They opened at 9:30 and it's 11 right now. A little later than we wanted to come because we want to beat the clouds, but this is the best we could do today. Oh, our water is freezing.
Gracias.
I'm so excited! Okay, there's tons of social distancing in place and they're walking through the line to make sure that we're not moving past our blue dot.
I've never seen that actually enforced before.
Yeah, you're right.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground.
We made it on! And we get the whole thing to ourselves because of social distancing.
You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark.
Approximate travel time is 18 minutes. Distance between stations is 2,500 meters.
Wow. That is.
Oh, where's the biking path?
Oh, cool. So you go up and bike down.
Yeah.
That looks scary, but cool.
Look at how high up we are.
That you can take me high. Feels like I can fly.
Oh, it's coming kind of hot here.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, it's crazy. Woohoo, it's chilly up here.
Oh my gosh. Look at this view.
Wow.
You can take me high.
This is beautiful.
I can see the sun staring
It's like a
at
little
you
patch
and
of
make
sun
that
coming
smile.
through.
Yeah.
I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow.
We can see none of those because it's super cloudy. Time to go inside. It's freezing out here.
I already saw someone come off the cable cars with a blanket. That sounds like a great idea right about now. If I lived here, I'd have a kiosk selling blankets right at the top.
And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free.
So warm. I don't even care about drinking it. I just want to hold it on my cold hands.
Okay, so right down here, it looks like there's a little spot where you can go out and actually take pictures outside, but I think you have to pay for it. If you do, I don't think we're gonna do it just because I think there's some great photo opportunities without going out there. If you don't, you might as well just try it out.
It's $1 per person to go out there, and I have no change because the girl who's out there right now asked me if I had change and I gave it to her. Yeah, so we're not gonna go out there. But it's a really cool spot to take a picture.
My eyes were closed.
Just behind the restaurant, it looks like you can actually sit outside on some picnic tables, which makes sense because the views up here are stunning. And it looks like it's the start to some of the hiking up here on top of the mountains. We will not be going any higher than the cable carts take us today.
Yeah, we're currently at 13,000 feet, and you can hike up to 16,400 feet. It's a difficult hike, though.
Oh my gosh.
We're not prepared for that today.
Now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else.
You're so out of breath. 13,000 feet is high.
It is. You feel it for sure.
We made it up to the swing, though.
It doesn't look so scary. Obviously, I guess. What did I expect? There's clearly no like safety measures or harnesses in place. They can't really just drop you over the cliff.
No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you.
Getting started by myself is so hard. I need your help.
You need my help.
Yeah, I can't.
Up those legs, baby.
I promise I will hold on to
There
you.
Much
I
better.
don't know what I'd do without you. Without you.
I'm freezing. Chain link swing is free. Chain link swing is freezing my hands.
Was it be scary?
So beautiful and peaceful. I felt like I was flying a little bit. I felt like paragliding.
Ooh. You okay, baby?
Oh yeah, I'm so cold.
All right, we rode the swings twice. It's pretty cold, so I think we are going to head back down and go to our final stop for the day. Time flies so much when you're at places like this. It's just crazy.
You can take me high.
I dropped the camera on the floor of the Teleferico and it landed on this.
Yikes.
Impact point right there. And shattered.
Feels like I can fly.
35-minute ride.
All right, we made it.
This is the #1 thing to do in Ecuador because it's the equator. It's the name of the country. This is like a whole little city. It's called City of the Middle of the World, or Mitad del Mundo. All right, we're actually in a pretty big rush because this place closes in an hour and a half and the main monument closes in 1 hour. So let's go to as much as we possibly can.
Where are you from?
California.
United States.
Welcome to the middle of the world.
Thank you.
Man, this really is like a little city in the middle of the world. There's buildings everywhere selling obviously souvenirs, but also food. It's pretty big. And there's 7 museums, so there's plenty to keep you busy here.
Only have 20 minutes until the monument closes, and we want to get to the top because you get spectacular views up at 100 feet.
Oh, interesting. The entire way up to the top is like these exhibits and museum style. It's a good use of the space.
Wow, look at that goes. And one thing you can see.
Construction for the city of the middle of the world started back in 1981, and it's a huge sprawling park now. This massive monument in the center of the middle of the world is called the Equatorial Monument, and it's in honor of the French geodesic mission from the 1700s. The French went on an exploration to find out the shape of the world and the equator. They found it pretty impressively back in the 1700s.
Right. Ooh, wow, it's chilly up
We
here.
made it! There's the equator right there. And technically, I think I'm on both sides. I think they like situated the globe so the equator is up and down, and then it shows you what's on the north side and the south side. That's pretty cool.
That is an impressively thoughtful touch.
Yeah. So we're on the north side right now.
The monument closes in 3 minutes, so we're heading back out.
We travel quite a bit, but it's rare we can be in 2 places at once, like the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere.
I think it's crazy. I think I'm slowly. I think I'm crazy. Well, I think it's crazy.
We just snuck in the last of our top attractions here in Quito, Ecuador, and we hope you had an amazing time seeing all of them with us. If you did, hit the like button below, and if you want to stamp your passports with us again,
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's time to head to a new country.
good night.
So, turns out that the actual equator is not the old line that we just did everything on. The French in 1736 were actually only 240 meters off, which is really close for the level of technology that they had. But the real equator is inside this museum, and unfortunately they're closed, so we can't go on it. Oh, here we go. I look like a tourist. Am I good? What does that mean?
Again.
Do I have stuff in my teeth?
No.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like pulled all the muscles in my leg.
How's that possible?
It hurts so bad. Time to go inside. It's freezing out here.
I found your sunglasses. They're on my bag. That hit the spot. Wowza.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic. Have you ever?
Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high.